Over the past 2 decades, obesity has climbed up the ladder, making certain populations of color more affected. Meanwhile, among many other issues, we have structured our belief system into believing that being fat or being obese is okay. But while okay is the wrong answer, we should really empathize with the idiocy of certain barriers us persons put in front of ourselves. But be polite, numbers don't, so let me show you the graph. 2 hours later. Between looking at certain charts and information over the internet, all I could find is that nearly 40% of young adults over the age of 18 are experiencing some kind of overweight problem or, obese problem, right? Now, if we get more and more specific, Black and Latino kids and teens have the highest rates of obesity at almost 42% each. I know, right? Ridiculous. And now, if you ask me, Andy, why do you care so much about obesity and fat people and the problems? And I think you got a visual representation of what is going on here, right? Look. I had to do it, I had to do it. I am indeed obese at this moment, right? I'm pretty sure you can see. You might ask, why did I get fat or obese or whatever, right? You might ask, why? Why did you get obese? Why are you like this, right? Why are you showing me this visual representation of gloriousness? Well, because I got sick and tired of people not understanding that losing weight is quite a mental challenge with different options to execute. And now, I'm in the pursuit of happiness, meaning that I have to lose over 70 pounds in order for me to get to 180 pounds in less than 6 to 8 months. It sounds like a lot of time, right? And a lot of time spending, tracking calories and tracking whatever, right? But here's the deal. The abnormal or excessive fat accumulation that presents a risk to my health, it's a complex condition affected by many factors such as lifestyle choices and habits. And while it does seem like a personal issue, the truth is that obesity has become a global crisis with serious consequences for individuals, communities, families, and the economy. Moreover, it also has a society impact as well, such as discrimination, stigmatization, and guess what? Social exclusion. And while that might seem like, whoa, no, duh, it's been around maybe 20, 30, 40 years, I know. But here's the thing, there's a twist, there's a little sad reality to it, Like I said, the interesting and the sad, it's very sad to say. But the interesting and at the same moment sad is that it's affecting the kids. Mom! Your children, your siblings even yourself. And with all due respect to any parent watching this, or if you got share this too, you are messing up your kid. You are ingraining bad habits of eating whatever you want, getting them fat. And while that might be an excuse of, oh yeah, they're just kids, they're just growing. Wrong. I know they're kids. I was a kid too. You were a kid too at some point. You're messing up your kid big time. You're messing with their habits that in one near future, you, my friend or viewer, will not be in control over. It's truly sad, it's very sad, truly sad. And before any parent or anyone that has kids gets mad at me or angry, yes, I don't have kids, but I've lived the same reality you are putting your kid under. So, try to fix it. But going back to what I was saying, around 3 years ago at the age of 17, I was fat, obese, ugly, everything you can imagine, and Mexican. I know that has nothing to do with it, but just funny. But how did I become healthy? How did I become a better person? How did I become aware of what I was doing wrong with myself? Well, it's fairly simple and very easy to do and execute. I try to switch and get better at little things here and there in order for them to compound into becoming lifestyle changes and then eating habit changes. I told you it was fairly simple, but it's hard to explain to someone that does not have the same mentality or goals in mind. Or on the other hand, it's hard to execute even though you already know all the answers that you need to do. But just to end this little quick video that I really wanted to share with anyone watching this, I want to end this with the cherry on the top. To my friend, to the viewer, or to the parent out there watching this all angry and stuff, try to not be one of those numbers on that graph that I showed you in the beginning. I'm not going to ask for much here, but I really truly want you to be better. I want you to become a healthier and happier and more abundant you. It does take a lot of time, and it will take a lot of your personal time into achieving what you want to achieve. But as you can see in the beginning, I need to lose 70 pounds plus in order for me to get into my goal weight of 180 pounds. It's not going to take 3 weeks. It's not going to take 5 months. It's not going to take 6 months. It might take 6 months, but maybe it takes 2 to 8 months, you know? Because I want long-term success. I don't want to lose the 70 pounds in 2 months and then, you know, look good for a bit, have less muscle, feel a little shit, but then guess what? If I don't control what I'm gonna eat after the diet, after the strict diet, guess what? I'm going to get fat. And also, this serves you as a reminder to anyone out there going on a fat loss phase, on a gaining muscle phase, on a bulking phase, or a cutting phase, that you're not alone. You know, and you need to remember that you need to keep pushing towards your goal no matter what. I hope to motivate and inspire some of you to actually start implementing the things I'm saying and to really click in there, right? Click in your head that you need to change or become better and not be one of those graphs, you know, obesity graphs, and to tell your children or to your siblings that, or your friends, you know, even if you're like 14, 15 and you're like a little bit overweight, try to go to the gym, you know. You don't have to make it like a big deal, you know. I'm making a big deal right here because, you know, everyone needs to see the sad reality, or I need you to remind yourself that it's not just flowers and rainbows and nope. And last but not least, I really do, once again, I want you to say for the progress I'm going to make and for your progress, because if I'm growing, you're growing. And if you're losing fat, you might as well lose fat, right? Why not? Meanwhile, I become healthier and become better. I want you to do the same. And so that's going to be the end of the video.